Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of Road to derBeste. As you can see, we are in a replay screen. That's because I haven't really played in the last days, and to avoid decay, I played one single game yesterday on this account because I was not home. I was traveling, and during the travel I decided to play one game to avoid the decay. And this is the game I want to show you. We will still play 6 games today, but I thought it should still be part of the series. That's why I saved the replay and we will go over it right now. So my lead is Pity against Spit Ops, and I have no hazard removal. So that's why I decided to attack with Spit Ops immediately, and I have a 50% chance to poison with Spit Ops because Gunk Shot has a 30% chance, and then Toxic Chain has a 30% chance as well. So I had a pretty good chance to poison my opponent. I get it immediately, and since the next Gunk Shot doesn't KO, I decide to go for Play Rough because I have to remove that Spit Ops as quickly as possible. And I now have the Sticky Web on my side as well as the Spikes, and my team, you will see it in the end. I cannot really remember my team as well, but I was so screwed against Deoxys, and that's why I decided to go for Terra Dark in turn 4. That's something I usually don't do, but I was so sure that he will just click Psycho Boost, and with Beat Up I'm able to KO the Deoxys, and I was relieved back then. Now I can get the poison on Beartic. I think with 6 beat ups it's like an 80% chance to poison your opponent because it's 30% for every single hit. And he uses Snowscape, and I wanted to go Forces here because Close Combat doesn't do anything. Icy Crash doesn't do a lot because we get the Snow boost as well. And now I can just use Poltergeist, and I get the 1% miss, which is a bit unfortunate, but it didn't matter in the end because it wouldn't have KO'd, and now we KO him anyways. Just funny that I got the 1% miss. The crit didn't matter, by the way. He would have died to the poison regardless. Now he goes to Serena, and we see it's knockoff. Is it Life Orb? No, it isn't. So it's either Choice Scarf, Choice Band, or Assault Vest, or Heavy Duty Boots. And I dodged the triple exam. That's a big one. And I can see it's Assault Vest. The problem is with Serena, with the Sticky Web, is so scary for my team. I needed that Spit Death Drop, if I remember correctly, and chip on it so that I can revenge it with my Pokemon in the bag. And Appleton, it isn't worth it to keep at 40%, especially with a Spike Up as well. And now I can go Duraludon, and unfortunately Draco Meteor is not quite enough to get the KO on with Serena. And now Duraludon lost its Eviolite, and we get a Body Press off to finish it off. And now we see Persian, and Persian is scary, but luckily we've got Pity, and he just goes for Dark Pulse, and now we just have to get the poison. We dodge by Hypnosis with 40%. Do we get the poison? We do. So that was indeed quite lucky. But if I remember correctly, yeah, even if he hit the Hypnosis, I had something in the back that was super good into Persian. But I don't quite remember. And we wake up and just KO the Como. And I think now he forfeits. I can't remember what my exact team was. I should have made !show team so that we can watch it in the replay. So every time I play 1 or 2 games on the weekend, I will show them to you as replays, because this weekend I'm going to Bologna, next weekend I'm going to New Orleans, so I will not be able to play and show it to you. Instead I will post the replays again. I hope you're fine with that, but let's start with the first real game of today. I forgot to press the recording button while I was searching for the game, but nothing happened. It's the first game. We can do /rank 2040 90.6% GXE, so let's do it. Maybe we will get on the ladder today. That would be great. We've got Manafi against Braviary Hisui. Also, the custom avatar today is from the Random Battle Team Tournament 6 or 5. I don't quite remember. I played in it for Team Ladias. It's just a Random Battle tournament with multiple teams. And I was as I said, on Team Latias. For the first 3 episodes, I will use, for the first 3 games, I will use the male custom, and then for the next 3, I might change to a female one, because there's also a female one, if I don't forget, obviously. Yeah, so also there are signups on the way. I will talk about it in a second as well. Braviary Hisui against Manafi. We've got the Life Orb Sheer Force set, which is pretty cool, because Hurricane deals 80%. Yeah, I think we just go for it immediately. We connect, that's big. And now on the Ice Beam, I will switch to Ditto. No freeze. And does Surf KO him now? No, but we can just go for Energy Ball. We've got Hydreigon, Choice Band, Zamazenta, Spikes, Carpic, and Chinchino. By the way, the signups I just mentioned, we've got the Multi-Heckmons Cup Open, a new random battle tournament for the Grand Slam on the way. So feel free to check it out. I would love to see you guys there. We just use the Energy Ball again. Even if he switches to a grass type now, we gain a new information, or a fire type. That's fine. It's not Assault Vest, it's leftover. So it's with Flare Blitz, Drain Punch, Trailblaze set. So we can go to Carbink. White here. I'm just... Let's go Braviary actually. Okay, he went for Flare Blitz. I was a bit scared. If he clicks Trailblaze, he can just bulk up on Carbink. And even if I go Ditto after, Ditto doesn't 1v1 the Ember, then he can Drain Punch to full and I would just lose the game. Okay, he goes to Yuxi. I just clicked Psychic because it was the best move for now. And Yuxi KOs me with Knockoff now. So I will go to Carbink and get the Spikes up. Okay, he goes for Staff Walks. Good play, good play. Now I can go for Spikes. I will go for Spikes again. The Toxapex is Rocky Helmet, by the way, because it has no Black Sludge. Our win con is, I would say, Chinchino. Even though we have no setup on Chinchino, we can still win the game with it. Now we could KO the Manafi with Body Press, but we would take a Surf in return. I would switch into Hydreigon if Hydreigon was faster, but it isn't. I would just go for Body Press. It's a very good roll for us. Yeah, nice. What does he go to now? Maybe Pegs? If he gets T-Spikes up, that would be annoying. Also, I just realized Chinchino would be very nice if there was, if it isn't for the Rocky Helmet Toxapex. Because, okay, we see Zamazenta. I will try to get as much damage on the Zamazenta as possible. I could go Terra Fighting here as well. Do I need the Terra desperately? Not really. Is it worth? I would say it might be worth 24, 27. I just want to check something. If we survive Behemoth Bash into Body Press, 22, 23, 29. It's like 50-50 chance. Let's swap to Ditto. Yeah, because he heavy slammed and now we can just press Body Press. He might go to Toxapex. Do I want to put... Nah, I just use Body Press. It's fine if he goes Toxapex. Yeah, Okay, that's why I should not overpredict. He surrenders? Okay, I could still lose to Uxie, Ember, whatever his last Pokemon was, but I take it, I guess. Let me see, is the recording working? It is. Is my mic working? It is. At least it should. We've got Choice Band Lycanroc against Cryogonal, very good lead for us. We've got Flip Turn Palafin, Choice Bandit, Anchor 3 attacks itself, Coil Orthworm, Nest Block 3 attacks, Grapharik, and Call Mind the Dunsparce. I will use Close Combat here because I think that he might switch to a ground type. Told you. I could go for Terra Fighting now, but I won't. Instead, I can go Palafin. Actually, EQ does a lot. Do I go Orthworm? I can go Azelf, actually. Azelf is pretty good here. I could Anchor him, but I expect him to switch. Nah, I will Anchor because he will stay. Damn. That's fine, that's fine. Because now we can go Orthworm and scout if he is the Ice Beam set or the Freeze Dry set. He is Ice Beam, so he is Terra Blast Electric as well. And now I will double Palafin onto the Swampert, get my hero form by flip turning into Azelf. Okay, he is Stealth Walks. That's unfortunate. We can just use Psychic. I could have Anchored now. Anchor would have been great. But it's alright. Because the Swampert is now low, and it was scary for Lycanroc because I cannot really go for a rock move. It was scary for Orthworm, and yeah. He will use Knockoff here, so I can go to Dunsparce and get a Rattled boost, which is pretty cool. He is Silk Scarf, I can just click Roost, because that's not Choice Band damage. Yeah, it's Silk Scarf. Let's see what he decides to do now. Okay, that was a max roll. We can Roost again. I will Roost until he is in double edge range. Actually, I can spam Roost until he dies. Never mind. He would be in double edge range. I meant boom burst range. He would be in boom burst range now, but there's no reason for me to boom burst unless he crits a crit. Okay, Tornadus. That's a Call Mind for us. Here's choice specs. I could have went for Terra Ghost and maybe win the game immediately, but now he has to show me his Stone Edge switch. And does he Terra? No, he... Okay, I will just... I have to bank on it. Yeah, because if I switch out, he would just get flip turn again, get switch advantage, get another KO. That's why I had to stay here. It was a bit risky, but I'm behind. I cannot allow these plays. So yeah. Cryogonal died. Oh, Blossom. Blossom is one of the best Pokemon in random battles. It's so annoying. But we can go Girafarik with Sapsipper now. And I will double to Lycanroc, predicting the Cryogonal to switch in. I have to play aggressive now. Yeah. Ambipom, fine. Stone Edge gets another KO. Okay. I will stay. Because he might click Quiver Dance. Okay, he just Giga Drained again. But I'm fine with that. Because we can just go Azelf and click Fire Blast. Okay, Blossom is gone. Cryogonal. I kind of want to keep Azelf for Tornadus. That's why we'll go Off-Worm here. And I will use Rest. Okay, he went for Ice Beam and not Terra Blast. That's good because now we can just Body Press. This should be Jet Punch range, right? Yeah, with Terra Water, it's Jet Punch range. That's why I will go for Coil, because if I just spam Body Press with Recover, he would be able to get more HP back. I just want to see... Actually, this was a min roll. We can just spam Body Press. Yeah. We might get a crit eventually as well. He will obviously go for Recover now. It's his best play. He doesn't go for Recover, never mind. We can go Palafin. And I have to do Palafin calcs against Tornadus. So Jet Punch 2 it KOs him, while Bleak Wind Storm doesn't KO us. So we will go for Jet Punch here. Nice. I don't have to Terra. We do 50 min, 50 to 60. And I cannot switch out, obviously. And I survive every move. Yeah. Speed drop doesn't matter, unless he has something with a priority as well now. Okay. That's why I kept Azelf. I can go for Terra Water, Jet Punch. I will go Girafarik first, just so that he's in Life Orb knockoff range. Or is he in that range already? Darkrai. Okay, he is in Life Orb knockoff range already. Unless I calced wrong, no. GG. Otherwise, I would have went into Farigiraf first, Girafarik, sorry. I would have gone to Farigiraf first, so that he gets another Life Orb tick, and then he would be in range of knockoff for sure. But knockoff does 22 to 26, and he was at 22, so I can just go Azelf first. Okay, let's see, where does the ladder actually start? Let me look it up. 2154. Can we get there if we win 4 more? Let's find out. Have fun. Unfortunately, we are Sunny Day Sunflower right here. We cannot just press Leaf Storm and KO something. We've got Chord Change, Cinderace, Blastoise, Weezing, Galar, Zekrom, and Dunsparce. He will go Flip Turn for Flip Turn. So my best play is Sunny Day. I cannot switch into anything because he will get the switch advantage, and I can scout what his Sunflower switching is going to be. And if he stays with like Shadow Ball or Wave Crash, I don't really care because it doesn't do a lot of damage. So the Flip Turn is pretty obvious, and I can not punish it with Solar Beam, I cannot punish it with Weather Ball, I can just use Earth Power if I predict that, but I think Sunny Day is just better then, because maybe I can abuse the Sun with the Cinderace as well, and or switch into something and switch back into Sunflower immediately, so that I then have the chance to go for these powerful Solar Beams as well as Weather Balls. But yeah. Also, what is this was it Multi-Factory Open? Wait, not Multi-Factory. It was, let me look it up, Multi-Heckmons Cup Open. Heckmons Cup is a format where that's what people expect random battles sometimes to be. Every move is random. Every item is random. Every ability is random. So you can get, let's say, you can get Arceus with the ability Slow Start, item Gold Bottle Cap, and moves Retaliate, Curse, V-Create, and Spicy Extract, for example. So it's completely random. And so it's a fun format in my opinion, because it's like interesting to see what you will get all the time. And the formats are Gen 7 Hackmons Cup, Gen 8 Hackmons Cup, Gen 9 Hackmons Cup, Gen 9 Doubles Hackmons Cup, and Gen 9 Broken Cup. Broken Cup is a version of Hackmons Cup where you won't get moves like Splash or Tackle or Amber. Broken Cup, as the name suggests, you will get all the broken moves like Recreate, Astral Barrage and stuff like that, so that's also an interesting format. I think Weatherball should KO, right? He might be Choice Scarf, but is he really Choice Scarf? Do I switch? The problem is I revealed my Sunflower set now. I think I just commit to it now. Okay, he is just Sucker Punching, that's fine, because the Toxic Rogue is dead. And let's see how he deals with his Chlorophyll Life Orb Sunflower now. He took a very long time in the lead, which is a bit unfortunate and annoying and foying. But yeah, this weekend, okay, Gardevoir copies Chlorophyll, but Gardevoir should not KO Sunflower. Even Mystical Fire doesn't KO unless he has Choice Specs or Life Orb. I will just go for Cinderace actually. I will go Cinderace. Keep the Sunflower alive. He goes for Moonblast. This is Life Orb damage. Now on the Psychic move, I will go... Should I Sucker Punch? I go Sucker Punch. Yes! And now on the next Moonblast. Because he is still faster than me. I will toss my Weezing actually. My Weezing is so bad here. He went for Call Might? I could have just Pyro Balled. But yeah, I will just toss the Weezing. It's not good into Basque Legion, and I want to keep Blastoise, Zekrom, and Dunsparce. That's 3 setup Pokemon. And Dunsparce is also really good into Basque Legion. Hello there. Yeah, I just Pyro Ball again. Now I can go for Sucker Punch because Flip Turn doesn't KO me afterwards. Yeah, nice. Heracross. No item. So it's either Choice Scarf or Choice Band. Whatever it is, it's scary. I have no defensive terror as well. I should have kept Weezing. In hindsight, yeah. I think I have to toss Sunflower to see what item he is. It's Choice Scarf. Okay. But that's alright. We can just go for... How well does Blastoise take with close combat? So if he is Terra Fighting, he can KO me. The other play I have... Okay, I will just use Earth Power now. Zekrom takes the hit a little better. Terra Fighting has a 62% chance to KO. But I have to hit bolts. I will go for Outrage. Yeah, I will go Zekrom and go for Outrage. I know that I then would die to Gardevoir, but I have to remove this Heracross. And I don't think that he will switch, because if... he could switch, because there's no way I click Dragonlance here. If he switches, Bolt Strike is the better play. But I'm scared of... Am I allowed to be scared? I will click Bolt Strike. Bolt Strike is definitely the better play, and I should not go for a worse play just because of 15%. I will regret it. I can already see how I'm regretting it. Okay, he thinks about it. Alright. Also, is it too dark? I haven't really checked. No, because like my windows are closed, my doors closed. I thought it might be a little dark in my face cam, but it's fine. Yeah. Let's see. It's Tuesday today, and I gotta say, Tuesday is one of the few days I don't really enjoy because it's a rather stressful day for me. I know many of you. Oh yeah, he's terrifying, and he doesn't get the role. If I clicked Outrage, I probably win on spot, unless it's last poke. Because I click Outrage, when he goes Gardevoir, KOs my Zekrom, but then I have Cinderace and Blastoise who just win. I already made the calc with Dunsparce. He just has a 12% chance to KO me. 12%, okay? And he would be -5 defense. I always KO him. 2 HP. Okay, I gotta focus. The timer is low, but scary. Best Q Legion. He might click Flip Turn. I just toss my Dunsparce by clicking Earthquake. Aqua Jet, okay. And this is our opportunity to get a Shell Smash off. Gardevoir is in range for +2 Blastoise. Skarmory is in range. I don't even have to click Hydro Pump. Crit. Because this dies to Earthquake. Gardevoir dies to Earthquake, Skarmory to Ice Beam, or Creamy doesn't die. Okay, I have a minute. Alluring Voice doesn't KO me. I have to go for Hydro Pump. The problem is Earthquake does 42 to 50. Realistically speaking, what's better odds? Hydro Pump is 80%. I could also just use Earthquake and then I just have to connect 3 Pyro Balls, which is 90% for 1, 81% for 2, and 70... Okay, so Earthquake is a 72.9% chance to win, and Hydro Pump 80%. I will go for Hydro Pump and believe. I can still crit the Pyro Ball if I miss right now. His better play was to go for Core Mind, by the way, because then he could Alluring Voice the next one and he would not be KO'd right here. But Earthquake, okay, actually Earthquake can also just KO, but I don't know what the role is. Hydro Pump has better odds, I think, than just going for Earthquake and then hitting 3 Pyro Balls. Unfortunately, we don't have Gunk Shot on the Cinderace. We never find out. Wow. What a game. What? Wow. That's so sad. Oh man, oh wow. Plus 25, oh, I take it. And I'll be right back. I will change the avatar quickly, and yeah. For you, nothing will change, but for me, it will also take like 5 minutes because I just got a call. I don't know what was that, but we are back, or I am back. I know nothing for you changed, but I also had the thought, should I maybe as a 2000 subscriber special create a random battles tournament for you guys, for the community, maybe with a small prize. That's just a thought that crossed my mind, so let me know. This is the female custom. I think the idea of using, I don't know their names, the Generation 3 psychic gym leaders, one for the male custom, one for the female custom, is pretty cool. The colors work pretty nicely, and I also really like that the Ladias is looking at the trainer, so really, really well done custom avatar. And hi, John. I hope we will have a good game right now. He says he's excited for the video. I appreciate it. So we got the Red Giants against Grumpig. I could technically go for Nasty Plot immediately. We've got Cleaver, Sandy Shocks, Gumshoes, Landorus, and Phalanx. But I will go to Landorus here, because he could click Thunder Wave, or he will go to maybe a Dark type. And Landorus covers both. There's no shot, he just clicks Ice Beam onto the Grumpig. And that's why I want to go Lando here. I just think it's smart. Thunderbolt. And that showed me he doesn't have Thunder Wave, so I can now U-turn back to Grumpig. He is the Rest Talk set probably, and yeah, and Nai also joined. But yeah, so currently when I'm recording this video, we are 65 subscribers short from the 2000. Another milestone that I would achieve, and I appreciate just all the support I've already got. But I thought maybe a small subscriber special would be nice, and that's why I had this little tournament on the mind, because currently I know many of you also subscribe for the VGC content, but the VGC content is a bit tougher, a bit harder to produce. I'm on it, I swear. Especially the EUIC video will be released soon. And once I'm finished with the EUIC video, I can get back to more tournament recap content, as well as ladder content in-game, stuff like that. Okay, we see Blissey. He probably expects us to go Grumpig. Unfortunately, we have Psychic instead of Psyshock. We can go Phalanx, go for Close Combat immediately. We can go Gumshoes. I think Gumshoes is pretty nice here. I just want to see Gumshoes against Blissey. Yeah, knockoff KOs. So we can just go Gumshoes and click knockoff. Actually, knockoff doesn't always KO, but it's a roll in our favor. And even if we don't get the roll, the Blissey, at least, is low life. He could get T-Wave and Stealth Rocks up, I know, but we've got Defog on the Cleaver. It's still so weird to have Defog on Cleaver when you set up your own rocks with it as well. But it can be very nice in some situations. I went Gumshoes here, I can explain that as well, because I don't want to reveal my Phalanx yet, because Phalanx is such a Pokemon, you want to use it in the end of a game to sweep the opponent's team. It's obvious why I didn't go Grumpig or Sandy Shocks, so the only options were Cleaver and Gumshoes, and Gumshoes is a Pokemon, whenever you get the chance to pressure your opponent, use it. I mean, look at this. This was a non-step knockoff. Gumshoes is so strong, and with Cleaver, he might have switched out his Blissey into something else. And now that Blissey is gone, I have more fun with Sandy Shocks and Grumpig. I will go Landorus here. I know he will click knockoff. It's 100% obvious. But I just wanted to get the Intimidate off so I can U-turn now into Cleaver, use Defog. Yeah. U-turn into Cleaver, using Defog. Bop. So that we can get rid of the rocks. We lost the heavy duty boots on Cleaver, but that's literally no issue because usually teams don't have 2 stealth rock setters. Okay, Belly Bolt. Alright. He might click Muddy Water. I just want to... Do I set up my own stealth? I think I can set up my own stealth rocks. Even if he goes for Thunderbolt, I take it because he goes for Muddy Water and misses. That was not what I wanted to say. I can go for X-Scissor now because X-Scissor is a 2 KO. Come on. I don't want to win like that. Come on. I mean, obviously I take it. Like, it's good for me. But it always feels so... I'm so disappointed sometimes when this stuff happens. Okay, Girder, it might have Defog, but we can just go to Landorus and press Earthquake now. It is Defog, that's alright. We can just use Earthquake because currently he doesn't have an Earthquake switch in. So let's see. I could have also gone Grumpig and click Nasty Plot, but I want to use the Grumpig for Wedge Ice because otherwise the Wedge Ice could be a bit annoying because Sandy Shocks loses against it, Landorus loses, and we've got Phalanx and Gumshoe still, but there's no need to lose the leftovers on Grumpig because there are still 2 other Pokemon where Grumpig could be nice, and we either gain a big information now. Okay, he goes Wedge Ice. That's still really good damage with the Earthquake, and now we can U-turn to Grumpig and click Nasty Plot. The only way to punish that is that if he goes for Ice Beam and gets the freeze. Okay, no freeze, so we can just use Nasty Plot now. What did I open? I don't know. But now he has to deal with this +2 Grumpig. He stays and goes for Rest. Fine. I will use Psychic now. I could go for more Nest Plots, but there's no need to be greedy. Okay. I will just take a look at +4 KOs. If we get the same roll, we won't, but maybe this was a min roll. +4 doesn't KO, so I just used Psychic twice. I didn't punch the table, I just put my hand on the mouse, but come on. I will try to unfor. Please. Insane. I got 2 Muddy Water dodges, I gotta admit that, but compared to that, like, oh no. Oh no. Like, Cleaver wasn't that important. Oh no. Yeah, we just lose to it, to his Valiant. I gotta go Cleaver here. If he clicks Sword Dance again, it's game. Yeah. Well done. I have to toss Landorus. And now with Phalanx we survive everything. Oh, the freeze. That double Sword Stance was pretty good. I could have went for U-turn. I know, but I have an idea. If I go Phalanx, he won't click knockoff, right? Because we could be Terra Steel, we could be Terra Dark. So I will go Phalanx. and just go for Terra Ghost close combat. Or do I go for no retreat? No, I don't go for no retreat, because if he goes for Spirit Break or close combat, like, I don't want the Valiant that after the no retreat he can switch out. I want to KO it immediately. Nice! Oh my god! No way. Yeah, if we were Terra Steel, he would have KO'd me. If I was Terra Dark, he would have KO'd me. Yeah, we're 1 out of 4. If I... Wait, 1 out of 4? Oh yeah, that's also Terra Fighting. I forgot. He would have KO'd me. I mean, it was my only chance. Imagine I think he could have went for the Swords Dance Valiant earlier in the game when I was locked on into knockoff with Gumshoes. But yeah, now we get Gerda in, and against Gerda I will go Sandy Shocks. I already know that. I just want to look something up. Okay. I will go Sandy Shocks. I wanted to see if Regice is in range for Sandy Shocks, but I think it isn't. Yeah, it is not. I will go for Earth Power now. It looks pretty good for us, but we still don't know what the last Pokemon is. He tosses Bellibolt to go just to go Regice and get a rest off. If I click Spikes, the Gerda would be in range for +1 close combat from Phalanx, I think, against Gerda. Yeah, close combat does 58 to 68. So after 1 layer of Spike, it would be in range, and that's what I will try to go for. Against Regice, I will use Spikes. Not a timeout again. Okay, thank you. I will go for Spikes. He uses Rest. That's fine, because now we can go Cleavor. I don't need health on Cleavor that badly. I don't want to go Grumpig. Rest, that's lucky. I don't want to go Grumpig because he could set up with his last Pokemon, right? So that's why I should not go Grumpig. I just want to look something up. Stone Eggs, when he would be at 45. If I use Exeter, he would be at 41. Not Sandy Shock's range, so I can just use Stone Eggs. He will click Defog, that's for sure, but I can still just go Sandy Shocks, right? Or I go Gumshoes. But if he uses Drain Punch, no, that's not an option. Yeah, I was thinking about going Gumshoes, but in hindsight, that was never an option. Yeah, because now Phalanx, if I lose the Life Orb, yeah, that's fine. It just Mach Punch me, I don't really care. Yeah. Even a critical hit does not KO me. And his last Pokemon has to take on this Phalanx. I realized on the last defog I could have also went Phalanx to activate Defiant. He says GG, so that means his last Pokemon is Titan, and we win with Phalanx. Yeah, the Terra Ghost Phalanx saved us in the end. Otherwise we would have just lost against the Valiant, but he got a freeze to get into the position, so I think that's fine. 2 more. 2108. Let's take a look again. Wait, 2108. We need 46 points. That's not doable in 2 games. And also I'm second on my main. No. Gotta get the #1 back right after this video. Luxray against Farigiraf. We have a Assault Vest Luxray set. We've got Cypher, Ursaluna, Hitmonchan, Calm-Mind Valiant, and Salazzle. I will just use Throat Chop, and next time I will Volt Switch into Ursaluna. Because I forced him to click Wish next turn, and he went for Psychic Noise. And that's amazing, because now we can Volt Switch. He went for Protect, that's fine, because he will use Wish. And we can Volt Switch into Ursaluna. And I could have Swords Dance now. I will use Headlong Rush, because Facade is obvious. He might switch into a Ghost type. That's why I go for Head. Okay, Swords Dance apparently is not a thing. He has Skarmory. Oh my god. Yeah, I will go Luxray and use Volt Switch again. He probably goes Farigiraf, then I can go Cypher, click U-turn. That's gonna be annoying. But interesting that he just went for the Protect. Okay, Glalie, that's alright, because we can just Volt Switch into Hitmonchan, or do we? That is not the play. Yeah, we can just go Hitmonchan right here and go for Knockoff, because he won't stay here. He might switch into Farigiraf, or he switches to, yeah, Farigiraf. Nice. Now I will go for Knockoff again, and then on the Wish I will switch out, on the Protect. No, I could click Bulk Up. I will switch to Cypher though. Or I could have attacked again. Unfortunate. Now we can just U-turn. He goes Skarmory. I can just go Luxray. Go for Volt Switch. The Volturn Core. Yeah, the switch was obvious on the Protect, so I could have attacked, but it's not a big deal. I just want to keep Hitmonchan because Hitmonchan looks so good in this endgame. Yeah, Farigiraf, and you already know I go Cypher and I click U-turn. Oh yeah. Protect. I misclicked. I go Salazzle. At least I have the Salazzle now in position to click Flamethrower. But, dude. I said like... Oh man. And we get the Sturdy from Skarmory. We can defog later. Yeah, I just Flamethrower again. Come on. Oh, the misclick. Come on. Okay. He goes back to Farigiraf. We can just go Cypher. And I will go for defog here. Actually, no, I will go for U-turn on the Protect. And then he will switch out and then I can click defog. Or this. Is this Salazzle range? It is. So we just Flamethrower again. Hydreigon. I can use Toxic. He only KOs me with Draco Meteor. And then I can Core Mind with Valiant. Farigiraf, that's alright. Because now I can go... It depends. Flamethrower is better if he goes for Protect. If he goes for Wish, but I will go for Protect. He will not click Wish. Yes! And now Flamethrower KOs him. Salazzle is such a good Pokemon. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hydreigon next to the Juggle is amazing. I can use Protect to see what he locks himself into. It's Dark Pulse, so we can just use Toxic now. It's Choice Specs Juggle is. But I can go for Protect. Even if he goes to Hydreigon, I don't care. Yeah, Protect. Now we can use Substitute. Now I can use Protect. Or do I go for Flamethrower immediately? I will go for Flamethrower. Toxic would have been sick, but Flamethrower covered both plays. Dark Pulse, now I will use Substitute again. Okay, it's either Specs or Life Orb, because it's not Scarf, it's Life Orb. Now I will use Flamethrower, and the Hydreigon is low. Now I can use Cypher, because it's the only Pokemon that doesn't get Spikes damage on my team. And it's faster than Hydreigon, it's faster than Glalie, it's faster than Jugglis. And it has U-Turn, the good move. Okay, what does he go to now? Maybe Jugglis? Yeah. But I will use U-Turn. Who do I U-Turn to? I will U-Turn to Hitmonchan. Even if he clicks Hurricane, I think the other slots are just more valuable. Because I think that Ursaluna is just a good Pokemon to take on a 1v1. Luxray has Intimidate and Iron Valiant is fast. That's why I decided to toss the Hitmonchan there. Blaziken. Okay. I don't need the Terra, so I could go for Terra Fighting Close Combat because I don't want to risk Dual Wing Beat miss. But this doesn't... Ha ha ha. Yeah, I will go for Terra Fighting Close Combat actually. Knockoff. That's alright. Because he dies to the next 2 Life Orbs. Interesting that he didn't Terra. I can go Luxray and use the Volt Switch. Glalie, that's alright. Because we can just go Valiant. I just want to cover every Glalie Terra. Is this possible? Ghost, Ground, Water. Yeah, I can just go for Moonblast. And now, even if he has Protect, he would have used Protect into, against Cypher. What am I talking? GG. Nice. Alright, let's do one last. I think the video will be about 1 hour long, but that's fine. I don't upload daily, so having a 1 hour video is alright, I feel like. Okay, we've got Spit-Offs with Toxic Spikes and Sticky Web. If he doesn't have a Poison type, amazing. Because T-Spikes and Protect Swalot, as well as Pelosand with Stealth Walks, Raging Bolt with Cormite, Swords Dance, Sandslash. Our team is so slow. Our fastest Pokemon is Sandslash with 165. Holy. We can just go for Toxic now. Because, will he really switch into a Poison or a Steel type? Because we could also be Swords Dance Earthquake. So, that's why I decided to go for Toxic. What? Granbull? Okay. I will go for Protect now. Sludge Bomb doesn't quite KO him. Encore? He is slower. I will go Pelosand. Because of a Thunder Wave, and now I can get my Stealth Walks up. Nice. Yeah, that's alright, because that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We can go for Sharp, or we just attack. I don't want to KO him here, because I want to go for Sharp next turn, but Shadow Ball would KO him, so I go for Sharp here. It looks like that he stays. I just use Shadow Ball. Yeah. I mean, being at 82 or 100 doesn't really matter. I rather want to keep the PP, because I could have also went for Shore Up and then Shore Up again, but I feel like this is better. Thick Fat Hariyama is such a hard counter to Houndoom. It cannot touch me at all. Now I can just use Knockoff. Obviously, I can also go for Close Combat, but... Okay. Imagine he didn't get the Poison now. Why would you Terra? What does he gain with that Terra? Nothing. Okay, Goldengo. leftovers Goldango. So let's make it rain, Shadow Ball, protect. So we can use knockoff now. This doesn't KO. And we get the leftovers. Now I can go to Raging Bolt. I will keep the sack. And now I can either go for Cormite. I just go Thunderbolt immediately. Because I think he has to switch out. He won't stay here. And I can catch the switch in with a Thunderbolt already. Yeah. It's alright. I could have went for Cormite and then Terra Dragonpool. Okay. And he surrenders. Yeah, it was not really winnable. How does he beat the Raging Ball? Because Dragonpools, I will look it up. Dragonpools, yeah, KOs the Latios, and then, yeah, it's just, he's not able to win unless his last Pokemon beats all of my Pokemon. But that last game was rather sad. But yeah, we won all games today once again. GG. So we went 7-0 today basically, because I also showed you the game I played off cam / rank. We are 69 wins, 7 losses now. So in the series we have 44-7. So we have more than 6 times of the wins than losses, you know what I mean. And we've got a GXE of 91.8%. Today we also got a bit lucky as well. I mean, the one game where we had Terra Ghost Phalanx, we've got a bit lucky because we also dodged some Muddy Waters. Here we got a Para, but even without the Para, I would have won the game. And in the other game, I also got an Ice Beam Freeze, so it all cancels each other out, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, a new tournament, random battle tournament just dropped. Link is in the description below, and let me know what you think about this small subscriber tournament. Let me know down in the comments below, and then I will see you next time. Bye bye.